Are we back? It looks like we're back. One more again. One more again. I I'm gonna lure out a easier monster to do this test stream for than Azure Lotus because I don't want to suffer. Oh, okay, of course. Welcome in, Yul. How you doing? Let me know because I know, as always, my internet is not the best, so I may have to let me know if it like seems like it's running more stably. If not, then I don't know. Then I'm gonna need to continue to mess with more settings. How you doing, Yul? How's your Sunday going? Of course, I can't lure out Dodogama. That would be too easy. The game doesn't want me to have fun. I've got the I think I have the regions locked. Okay, now I do. So, all right, it looks like the it's running more smoothly, and there aren't any more dropped frames right now. We'll see how that goes once I get into an actual fight. So far, so good. Just chilling. Hell yeah. Exiling some paths, all that fun stuff. Um, um, where it has been so long since I've been to the Rotten Vale area of the Guiding Lens that I completely forgot where it lives. Cleaning the some kitchen. That's an exiled path in one way if you think about it. Don't think about it. I'm just trying to save my ass. Well, I hope I can provide a little. I don't know if I can call this entertainment, a little levity while you're cleaning the kitchen. All right, Cooking Mama spinoff. Exactly. One thing I forgot, because again, it has been literal years since I have gone live on a streaming platform. I forgot how difficult it is to look at a stream and to look at a chat and play a video game at the same time. This is one of those situations where having a second monitor would be the fucking dream. Okay, so my biggest concern with this build is that I just did a true charge slash with Raging Bracky, Greatsword, Purple Sharpness, and it was like 600 damage. And I know I don't have Agitator active yet, so that'll change. But if this is the build I'm going to be taking up against Fatalis, I need more than just defensibility. So I got to figure out if there's okay, that was a little more damage. That was beefy, and that was because of Agitator. So that's the key. I just have to have Agitator up as much as humanly possible. I'm not letting this Gyros breathe, am I? If he goes down again, I'm gonna laugh. This poor lizard. All right. Ending is for winners. Yeah, this Gyros, he's got to earn his right to be on all of his legs. You little sneak. Okay. Oh, good job, Roscoe. Boom. I currently don't have like the video open, and since as far as I can tell right now, you are the person in chat. Can you tell me, I should not be dropping, if I'm dropping any frames, I should not be dropping near as many as I was before I adjusted the settings. How are things looking right now? Looks far better. Hey, hello, Horizon. Welcome back. I'm glad you found the test stream part two. This poor Gyros. I feel so bad for him. Looks far better. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I want. Far better is the goal. Uh, Post adjustment, no drop frames. Awesome. Okay. Good, 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 good. Just need to see. And I'm streaming at 1080p, so that's what I want. Wonderful, wonderful. Best played. Listen, I'm trying to troubleshoot. I don't need wasps right now. All right. Okay. So bit rates good. Bit rates fine. According to YouTube, it's streaming in 1080p, so we're solid there. All right. Audio wise, how are we sounding? How are we feeling? Is my mic good? Is the gameplay too loud, too quiet? What are your thoughts? Visually rock solid. Audio goes. I'm gonna need more specifics there, Horizon. Gameplay balance solid. Okay. Is good, yes. No game audio. Microphone has some slapback. No game audio. Let me try once I take all this stuff back. Let me try turning it back up. Yule, what do you mean by slapback? I'm gonna go after that Rathian while I'm getting things figured out. I'm gonna try turning the game capture up and see if you are able to. Excuse me. I am gonna try turning the game capture up and see if that helps. I have realized while recording that for whatever reason, Monster Hunter World is just real quiet whenever I record. Much more so than like any of the other games. Like you're talking in a ton. That's weird because I'm using my Yeti. Let me try something real quick. Let me know if this is any better. Not a full echo, but extra reverb. So I was trying out the streaming software I use has a built-in noise suppression system, and I was thinking that might help with my squeaky ass chair, but that might have been causing some of the reverb stuff. I just turned that off. Let me know if it sounds any better or if it still sounds about the same. And then I did turn. Oh, that was a full Grand F. That wasn't a Rathian. What am I looking at? Jesus. Um, Let me know if you can hear game audio, because I did just turn the game audio up in my Streamlabs. Hey, fucker. Just the touchiest enough to hear cues. That is incredibly weird. I also think there is a significant stream delay based on what you guys can hear and what I'm saying. How many notes you're getting from your phone? Let me ask my device. Okay. From what you guys can see, am I fighting Tulgur Anjanath yet or no? Yep. Okay. And you can hear just a little bit of it. I have no idea why, unless I just like, hmm. I honestly have no idea why it's so quiet because in my headphones it's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit and see what's going on too. But oh, I just realized I do not have Fulgur Anjanath on the hunt today. This is a monster I consistently forget about. Or at least on my plan for the hunt today, which I have not been sticking to the past couple days. Uh, I always forget about Fulgur. I don't know why. He just never like stood out to me. Oh, you! How dare you reel back? I like him. I think he's neat. I just when I think about Anjanath, I just always think about the regular one. Oh, wait a minute. You know what it might be? Hold on a second. Hold on. Because I just remembered something I did. Because I was having a hard time with. I'm going to be kind of just standing still for a little bit while I figure this out. Is lack of game audio intentional? It is not, Jock. That is exactly what I am trying to figure out right now. I think what it might be, I was having trouble with my um getting my Bluetooth earbuds to connect for the longest time, and so I just went scorched earth on all my audio devices, and I think my capture card may have gotten caught in the crossfire, and that's what's happening there. So let me okay. So I just turned audio back on. Yeah, it had I had turned don't allow game audio to be used off of on the capture card. So once like I just turned that back on. So I'm hoping that'll fix it. I'm running around. There should be sound effects. Oh, tempered Rajang. Well, it's a good thing Falker Anjanath fled because I need tempered Rajang stuff for augments. So y'all are gonna see me get pummeled because I have not fought Worlds Rajang in a long time. Hey baby. Oh God. Sorry for calling you baby. That was on me. Still no audio on your side. What is going on? Okay. That is the first thing I'm gonna need to figure out then. Oh, 429. That is like nothing. Give me your Glint Repel. Thank you. World Space Rejang is better than Rise. Rise has better Furious. I I would agree. I would agree with you on that for sure. I for the longest time, uh, Rejang was a monster that I refused to fight solo. Uh, Back when I was consistently and religiously playing Monster Hunter 4, Rejang was the only monster in that game I never beat solo. And even in World, I remember Rejang giving me a much more difficult time, both Furious and regular, than in Rise. Oh God. All I need is your pelt. And I absolutely love, yeah, I'm a big fan of Rise. I am a Rise defender through and through. Um, but I definitely agree, like Rajang regular was way too easy in Rise. Like all of the speed options just trivialize the fight. Um, but Furious, like amped up to 11, it was great. It was awesome. Thought you were gonna get me with your counter, huh? Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, sleep, sleep. God damn it. Hey, that tail looks mighty nice. Oh God. There we go. Nope. Okay. Bad spacing. Iceborne and base Rajang is plus expansion. Did about until Sunbreak didn't amp him up enough. That's fair. Come on. In general, I still think I like the way that like Sunbreak paced out its endgame monsters a little bit better than Monster Hunter World. Like I even with Iceborne, I feel like Rajang probably should have been just part of the base roster and not added as a title update. Like same with Deviljho, and I get a lot of that probably had to do like more for Rajang than Deviljho. Had a lot to do with like no, Iceborne came out pre-COVID, so it wouldn't have been affected at all. It was just a weird decision. I I think it works really well, and I think like they had the difficulty amped up enough in World to justify it. But like I feel like the title update monsters should really be, like what Sunbreak did with the Risen Elders, with, more variants and special fights, more so than entire new monsters. It's really funny being used to in World and seeing a friend who started with Rise. Rajang's the ultimate wall, man. Rajang is like again back in 4 Ultimate. Rajang is the only monster I never beat solo because it just like it absolutely terrified me. I refused to go up against it. I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna try unless I have a full like team of hunters with me. I went the wrong way. I completely lost the plot on what I was saying about like the Rise in World post game content because like Rise had Velkhana. Rise added Velkhana out of nowhere. Um, and Amatsu as entirely new monsters. But even then, those are both Elder Dragons, not just basic monsters. I think my point stands. I'm sticking by it. Did I? Right, you're up here. You're in the green. Pacing and difficulty curve, I think is yes, yeah. I think yeah. I think in terms of difficulty and like the speed at which things are unlocked, Rise did things a lot better with having like all of the Elder Dragons. Like I remember in base Rise, Chameleos, Teostra, and Kuchala, they unlocked it, I think, like HR 20, 30, and 40 respectively. Whereas like pretty much all of the end game monsters in Monster Hunter World unlock at MR10. Even stuff that you shouldn't be fighting until MR 100, except for I think Ruiner Nergigante, right? Like because like Alatreon and Fatalis, you can fight pretty much as soon as you beat Shara Ishvalda, I think, which you 100% should not do. Where the hell did you go? I wonder. Real quick, while I am uh, letting Well, I'm trying to figure out where this mm, monkey went. I'm gonna try something else for the audio real quick because I'm wondering if my capture card audio is going to my headphones, but not to my. But not to my because it's showing up in Streamlabs. I just tested something. Let me know if it works. You can hear it? Okay. Game audio. We haha. We got there. All right. Finally. Okay. All right. Okay. In terms of audio balance, let me get into an actual fight again and then let me know if it needs to be louder, quieter, whatever. I've noticed for whatever reason, whenever I record Monster Hunter World videos, the audio is significantly lower than um, when I record like Generations or Frontier or something. Okay, where is this monkey? No, no, don't leave the locale. I need your pelts. I need your pelts, bud. I need that sweet, sweet health augment, my friend. You can't leave until I get at least three more. Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep rambling on about stuff. Let me know how the game audio is. If I'm too loud, if the game's too loud, so I can get that. Also, welcome back, Skeeter. Did I could have sworn it dropped a shiny. I could have sworn when I knocked it back that I got a shiny drop. Am I insane? Did I somehow miss it? Guessing you can't summon him if he leaves or refreshes summons you. Yeah. I can summon him if I want to. I just wanted to take advantage of the fact that he's help us do damage. Before you go, please. Glimmer belt, there we go. It's the worst case. Exactly. I, oh, thank God it's the guiding hands. Namiel. I was gonna say, we've got, your, not namesake, your avatar sake? Namiel is, I think, my favorite Elder Dragon in this game specifically. I absolutely love Namiel. I really do want to see Namiel come back. Namiel's another monster that I wish had dual element weapons. Like they need to, if if there's one thing that I took from playing as much Frontier as I did over like the holiday season, it is that they need to go harder on double element weapons because they've done it before. They can do it again. Like the I don't know, Chuck, have you ever played? Because I know it seems like you've played a lot of World, you've played a lot of Rise. Have you done any of the like older games, the Frontier stuff? Yes, another shot. Pew! Giant System skill again. I don't know. So, I don't know if you, because I know, I'm pretty sure you kind of just, you came in fairly recently to the 100 days, or at least the past couple weeks. I don't know, did you see any of my Frontier videos by any chance? Because there are some, like, really cool, like, weapon mechanics that if you haven't seen them or don't know about them, you should definitely look into them, because they, I think, based on the stuff I've read in your comments, I really appreciate it. Gotcha, you want to switch. Jesus Christ. G is such a good game. I wish that I enjoyed playing it more. That's something I really realized doing the hunting videos is how much more I like um, World and Rise than Generations. The the G rank 4 player scaling is rough. I didn't realize how bad it was until I went back and was playing for the videos. Because it's like in World and Rise, I can get hunts done in like 10 minutes, like maybe 15 minutes if it's a really hard fight. Most G rank hunts in Generations take me like a full like 5:30. That it just takes way too long. As much as I love the game and I love to play it and have people to play with, I just if I have to choose, I'm gonna choose World of Rise. So you can't. I actually don't know. I think you should still be able to download. He's doing the walk-in. I'm pretty sure you should still be able to download most event quests in Generations Ultimates, except on the 3DS. Like if you're playing like any of the 3DS quests, you won't be able to download. But it's a little hard to hear your thing. Okay, I will. Once Rajang is done tearing me a new opening, I will adjust that. Thank you very much. I think you should, in Generations Ultimate, if you get it, you should still be able to download event quests. They just aren't, doing any more. Okay, I turned down game audio, but it still should be audible. Let me know once we get back to the fight. Once we get back to the fight, let me know if you can hear it okay. Make a GU on the Switch then. I think it's a really good game. The biggest problem I have with it is the G rank 4 player scaling. You need 4 people. You can't just you can't brute force it as easy as you can some of the other games. Um, and then as much as this sounds like a non-issue, there's just way too much content in Monster Hunter Generations. There's so many monsters. Um, there's a good roster of monsters. Like there's I think 98 monsters total, 75 or so of them are large monsters from all throughout the series. Uh, but there are so many quests that like you end up fighting the same monsters so many times, and so many of the quests don't have too much different besides like oh it's this monster and this monster instead of another one. It's just kind of like you're doing the same quest but different combinations of monsters. I'm pretty sure I screwed up the spacing for this, but we'll see. Yep, little too off. All right, no, come on. All right, all right. I'm just gonna eyeball it and see what happens. And Baba Booey! There we go. Hell yeah. That is one of the first times I actually nailed that successfully. Oh god. Help, 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 please. Quit lying to me. Cool monster quests are fun again. Better than ordinary monsters. Only hard to use to battle. Yeah, dung bombs are a necessity. Um, yeah, like turf wars, and as iffy as I am on it as a mechanic, um, wyvern riding really made multi-monster hunts a lot more like fun, even if they're not as like terrifying anymore. But yeah, like pre fifth gen, pre fifth gen multi-monster hunts were a ordeal for sure. Love to see the big number of streams been good. Hey, clone, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Um, stream's going good. We had a weird false start. The I put so in Streamlabs there was an option to schedule a stream, which is what I did. Which is I don't know if any of you saw the like the thumbnail with the like, hey, I'm going to be streaming at 7 o'clock. Um, at 7 o'clock, I hit the go live button, and nothing happened. It was saying that I was live in Streamlabs, but I wasn't live on YouTube. Nothing happened with that scheduled thing I made, and the only way I was able to actually go live was creating a new one. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. It was weird. Um, so that's something I got to figure out. And then we were having some audio issues, but we got that clocked and we got that figured out. So far things have been pretty smooth sailing. Um, it's not just Turf Force Wyvern writing; it's the aggro that would be the main thing. Yeah, the monsters like dividing their attention between not just the hunter and going after other monsters themselves. That helps out a lot too. Um, it's the same reason like having having a Palico and a Palamute, having the companions. Like I feel like that doesn't get talked about a whole lot as to another one of the reasons why Rise is in vigorous air quotes easier than Monster Hunter World is because you have in every quest you can have at least two companions. Um, you can have like two cats, two dogs, a cat and a dog, and then the followers, and just having the pets, just having the cat and the dog, significantly decreases the amount of time the monster is targeting you. So like anything that divides a monster's attention is going to make the game infinitely easier. And I feel like that's something when like difficulty in Monster Hunter gets talked about is not brought up a whole lot. Okay, we're doing good. Spent today learning a new weapon in Rise. Did see the preview thumbnail. Watch a lot of streams here, and having those scheduled streams is super. Yeah, that's I have. I'm a big fan of there's another Monster Hunter content creator who I like kind of um aspirationally like look up to in terms of their streams and stream quality. And he's always got those like scheduled stream thumbnail things. It's I want to figure out how to get it to work because it is really helpful. What weapon are you learning? The team intentionally made portable games easier to have shorter hunts for the simple reason you're well, yeah, for sure, for sure. That's also I would say that you know three ultimate and four ultimate are a lot harder than Monster Hunter World, but I felt like I significantly had back when I was playing four. I felt like I had a lot faster clear times, even though I felt the game was harder. It was weird. I don't put too much stock in the Monster Hunter difficulty discussions personally because it's subjective. What one person finds difficult, another person is going to find easy, and getting too in the weeds with those discussions is just kind of pointless. But yeah, you are 100% right. They definitely designed the portable games to have shorter hunt times, and I think that's a good thing. Um, I'm gonna go back to Celion real quick to see what I can do with those pelts. It's a nice niche, much more popular in Japan, and that's why. Yep. Oh, for sure. Um, yeah, until about because three Ultimate was where the series really like I can't even say it became popular because it was still incredibly niche with three Ultimate. It wasn't until four Ultimate that really like kicked in the door of the West, and then World everything skyrocketed. Um, I'm hoping I should be able to do the next augment that I want to get. But yeah, Clone, what weapon are you learning in Rise? It's Great Sword. It's got to be Great Sword. That's what I needed. Extra slots, baby. All right. Oh, what do I need for health regen? Learning bow, main IG, and had to spend some time learning swags, but ended up feeling too slow for me with the more aggressive MR monsters. Swax felt too slow? I mean, I will accept you. I will accept it, but I question you. But yeah, you're learning bow now. That's turbo mode, my friend. Started to crack the wall in 3U, broken in world. The whole V dust no trace left for wilds. So I work in education. Um, before I went spoiler free for Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'm gonna remind everybody again here, I don't want to know jack shit about anything because I know the marketing. We got 40 days left. I know the marketing is going to amp up. I know they've probably revealed new monsters in the past couple weeks. Uh, don't want to know at all. Tell me nothing unless it was revealed in the release date trailer. So like that weird fish whale monster, the flagship, and the fire chicken. Those are the last monsters I know about. Um, but yeah, like I work in education and like a back when they were doing before Gamescom those daily videos of Um, not to mention the second open beta coming soon. I'll talk about that later. I'm so mad I can't play this one. Um, when they were doing the daily weapon videos, to like show off the new movesets, I had a student who I was working with, and I needed to go like grab some materials, and I came back and they had their phone out, and I saw the hammer video, and I was like, Hammerman, and the kid looked at me like I was either the coolest person in the world or like I just ruined their favorite game. Um, can't wait for more people to try the beta. I'm excited for more people to try the beta. I'm very happy for everyone who gets to play it. But I had some friends who did recon for me, and apparently there's monsters who I haven't seen yet. So I've gotta sit this one out, and I'm gonna be shaken like a dope head looking for a fix. Hammer so fun it was. Oh, I loved it. I let myself play the first beta because it was entirely the Gamescom demo that I had already seen. Um, and Hammer was so fun. Hammer and Hunting Horn are, I think, like Hammer, Hunting Horn, and Gunlance are the three that I'm going to play the most in Wilds. I can already predict that right away. Okay, cool. So I am gonna look up quick what I need for the health regen to augment. Or, okay, hey gang, if y'all have done, if y'all have done Fatalis so far, because here's what I'm looking at. Hold on, let me, equipment info. Because right now, I've got Agitator 7, Divine Blessing 5, Health Boost 3, Fire Resistance 3, Crit Boost 3, Weakness Exploit 3, Crit Draw because I'm me and I have a type. Handicraft 3 for a little extra purple, some recovery up, and that's like the base of it. To me, on paper, I feel like this set should be good enough to take on Fatalis. But it also feels like somehow I'm still not doing enough damage. So people who have like beaten Fatalis, because again, this is the goal for the end of what the night before Wilds releases. I'm killing that dragon. Um, this should be fine, right? Love bow in the beta. The addition of perfect dodge to refill stamina again. Oh, for sure. The perfect dodge for bow is nuts, and the tracker shots too. Those were weird. I like them. I have never been a bow main. I don't think I'm ever gonna be a bow main, but it should work. Think you're good. 30-minute timer is gonna be your true nemesis. That's what I'm saying. Um, like I've got the survivability. I'm not worried about that. And Agitator 7 is going to be doing a lot of work. I've got the crit suite. I've got weakness exploit 3 and crit boost, so I should be good there. But the problem that I have is I don't know what I can drop. Like I could drop the crit draw. I'm going to be going true charge for this one. I could probably drop the crit draw, I guess. Um, and the handicraft and put more into attack there. I'll do that later though. Um, okay. I gotta tell y'all, I mentioned this very early on. It has been because I used to stream on Twitch, back in like 2020, 2021. Like me and I was friends with a bunch of people who streamed on Twitch. Some of them I'm no longer friends with, and some of them we all just kind of stopped. Um, I had to stop because of like work stuff, but I've kind of missed it. This has been really fun, and I have really enjoyed hanging out with y'all and playing video games. Kushandiara and Great Gyros. Okay, I'm still gonna go for the health augment, but let's see. I don't know. What do I want to hunt right now? I might do. There's that. There's the decoration quest that gives a lot. It's like fighting a Teostra, I think, right? That gives a lot of Day of Ruin. I think this is the good decoration quest. Am I right? That shower of it. The shower availability music for Soliana is really good. It is really fun. Oop, missed a couple. Says happy, you think you're good. Okay. I like I could see the Safi side doing work actually now that you mention it. Hammer and switch axe are the best upgrades compared to 5th gen. Love most of the other weapons, but those two shot up for me in the beta. The like focus mode is such a game changer for Hammer, uh, and Greatsword. Just being able to aim your attacks on the fly. Like Greatsword no longer has any excuse to whiff an attack, and I am terrified because people are gonna be able to see exactly how bad I am at this game. All right. I am looking at my audio or my stream, and I have not had a single frame drop since I adjusted the settings on the stream, so that's good. Okay. Um, I think I might. Hope there's something similar to Saturday Testicles. They're really fun. I'm gonna do this quest, and then I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight, and I will call it a successful test stream, and then I'll figure out when I can do this again. Oh, if anyone plays on plays Monster Hunter World on PlayStation and would like to join in for this quest, let me throw up the old room code. Focus mode doesn't help with Hammer's new move. Key to doing that right for like a week. It's just yeah, the oh, I don't remember what it's called, but the like you fully charge and then you reset the charge and then it does a big like baseball swing. That's the move you're talking about, right? Like being able to cart myself. Yeah. If you're too close, you hit with the spin. It seems like yep. Mm-hmm. If you're too close, you hit with the spin. See, yeah, so it's like the true charge, hitting with the first. Yep, it hits harder than true charge. That's wild. The vertical spin. Yep. I don't know why I call it a. I don't know why I call it a baseball swing. It just reminds me of it. Golf swing. That's what I'm thinking. I mostly played. I mostly played Hunting Horn in the beta. Um, and know there are some mixed feelings about hunting horn in wilds. I loved it. I thought it was really fun. The echo bubble move is incredible. In the beta it did. I'm wondering if they'll adjust that number. Because like I'm thinking back to Monster Hunter Rise's demo, and Hunting Horn was like insanely overpowered in the Rise demo, but then in actual game it was much more in line. Like a lot of the big moves got adjusted from demo to release. I'm assuming they're gonna be adjusting those numbers too from the demo. GS, you can turn away the monster mode. Turn midway to the second one. Makes true charging. Oh, right, yeah. Makes sense. You blasty bastard. Oh, I forgot to take my cat off of the flashlight cage. Shit. I don't need traps for this. Pretty sure GS did more damage with a hammer, which is better for skill. Like up his own thing. I remember Greatsword clearing quests really easy. Oh, that was a fast Nova, my god. Excuse me, sir? There was one weapon I realized that on paper I really liked, and there's some things I really like about it, but I don't think I'm gonna do many hunts with it, and that was light bowgun. I really like the change of like there's some ammo types that you always have access to that are unlimited ammo. I don't like the new rapid fire mechanic, where it is on a cooldown instead of there just being certain ammo types that you're allowed to rapid fire and some you aren't. And for whatever reason, I played a whole bunch of if Yule is still in chat, you can attest to the fact that I played a bunch of light bowgun in World, like in early Iceborne. But I don't think I have any intention of playing any of the ranged weapons in Wilds when it comes out. None of them grabbed me in the beta. Come on, Toaster. See that big old nug. Did I forget to eat before I got in here? I think I might have. Oops, you too? Yeah. They just, none of them, I don't know, like, all of the melee weapons felt so much better, and like they had more new stuff. Like a friend and I, we played against Ray Dow together. Yule actually. Kevin and I played against Ray Dow when the beta came out, and I did light bowgun for that, and the entire time I just remember thinking, like, I wish I were playing Hunting Horn or Greatsword. But I am so excited for Wilds. I cannot wait. I can't wait to play it for to finally put it into my PlayStation and have a great time with it. Nope. Okay. Thanks, Toaster. Uh, did I remember to grab stuff too? Nope. Hope they fix the switch axe for wilds. When I played the beta, like I was never able to use sword mode for more than 5 seconds. I don't remember if I played any switch axe. But yeah, that definitely seems like a big drawback. Knowing what I know about switch axe, that's a weapon I don't have a whole lot of experience with, but knowing what I know about it, you want to be in sword mode most of the time, right? You, it may just be because I'm trying to read chat and fight Toaster at the same time, but I could have sworn it looked like he was just signaling for like the double tail swipe and then just didn't do it. Like it looked like he was gearing up with that animation, but then just didn't. Uh, HBG having more range is nice, but you could Hogan. Gonna have to read that in a little bit. Poster, please. The toaster doesn't want me to read guys inside. Just one idiot. Hearing about they said they're trying to improve Switch X using sword mode. They made a lot of changes between first beta and second beta, right? Be sure that's how is if we believe that damage. We'll release mandatory weapon. Hey now. The lance is my third child. I will have no lance slander in this kitchen. Full release was. So please, if they balance SA better, it'll be one of your favorites. What? How? Like, okay. The most experience I have with Switch Axe is in Monster Hunter Rise. In terms of like moveset, how does Wilds compare to like not talking about like the switch skills and all that jazz, but just like base moveset, how does Wilds compare? Last year, my first beta, that was just speedrun data. Lance will never top speedrun cards. My beloved impenetrable wall. It's like, well, I'm boned. Oh, I wasn't boned. It felt good. For at least a good addition to the mood set. Is that different than Zero Sum Discharge? Toasty? Come on, man. Hey, come hang out with these boom bugs for a second. Just come over here. Come over here. Yeah, there we go. Wanna be sharpened? You do it after ZST. So you get the full power as ZST and then something more powerful? That's cool. I'm here for it. will say I am pointedly not a like a meta player when it comes to Monster Hunter. Um, I try my hardest to build weird, janky sets. So anytime someone's like, "Oh yeah, oh the lance it barely does any damage," I'm like, "Okay, so I'm gonna play exclusively that then." Although I really did love what they did with Lance and Rise. I feel like Lance Rise is my favorite in recent memory, or Rise Lance. Sorry. Full release moves. Yes, he is damage. 11 beta. Full release was all power and defensive utility. Yeah, God damn. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So bigger boon, but for the trade-off of being less defensive. Gotcha. I like that. I like that there's options. You can play it safer, you can be riskier for more power. Please. I just like gets up to 5. FRS. Mission about to have their need for his sleep. Yeah, exactly. Like I can definitely imagine there's going to be like there's going to be faster, more aggressive monsters where you'll want the defensive utility of zero sum discharge. Um, but with like bigger, bulkier, slower boys, you'll want to just like unleash as much damage as you possibly can. Makes the choice what you want. Oh, yep. Toasty. Toasty, I've talked before about how much I love fighting you. Why are you doing this to me tonight, bud? Good God. I am going to say again, though, I don't miss trying to read Anthem at the same time. I need to figure out a second monitor situation. Or get some kind of, like pad or something. You didn't hear that. It's like I was thinking about this because I was thinking of, for whatever reason I was thinking about Garandol the other day, and my favorite weapon to fight Garandol and Rise with is the lance, because specifically doing the like pretty much the skyward strike or whatever it's called, the like the uppy downy move. Um, because it works so well. I I guess that didn't work. I was gonna say I can't believe that worked, and it didn't. Um, and I think part of it is because I get to use a very different playstyle of Lance rather than being incredibly like tanky and sitting behind the shield most of the time. Um, is like the closest I've ever come to evade greatsword. And I don't do that with many other monsters, but against Garangolm, it just feels right to be all up on him. Any weapon that gives you that kind of like possibilities is a win for me. Unless you can hit me a lot more. If he's on this Ghost Route, he's staying well. For whatever reason, I always had a hard time hitting Ghost Route with like every hit of that move. But I can definitely see that for sure. There's few monsters in Super Bowl where they do this funny. Yep, exactly. That's the angle that I wish they would have taken more with the switch skills, because unfortunately for most weapons there is a correct choice for each switch skill. Even if there are like monsters that you can do fun things with if you use kind of like non-optimal setups. But like Greatsword, there's no reason to play Storm Surge over what's the Greatsword counter move that was a mistake and I hope never comes back again. If I triple cart to Teostra on this YouTube.com, I may never recover again. Or else you just do for switchbacks. There's only a certain there's only a certain set of them to use, or else you just do a bail attack. Exactly. Like, and the way Rise is paced. And again, I absolutely love Rise. It's a great game. I have more hours in Rise than I do. But the way that the combat and the action is paced, you need to be keeping up like constant best damage you can, or else like the monsters can walk all over you. Gunlines punishes you for using charge spelling because of blast fashion ability. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I play a lot of gunlines. It's I think my second most played weapon in Sunbreak, exclusively because of Bullet Barrage. So I wasn't using Blast Dash that much anyway, because I was constantly propelling myself into the monster's face regardless. But I can definitely see that. Yeah, I don't think I ever used Charge Shell. Not once. Blast Dash is a must. For that I don't know if I agree with yet. Because I didn't use Blast Dash a whole lot. I pretty much just went hard on Evade Extender on every single one of my builds, and I didn't have too much mobility issues for most monsters. Get blind, idiot. Insect Glaive in Rise was fun as hell. You got all the ID. The Black Mage build in Rise is something that I always wanted to get online. The what was it called? The powder vortex thing where you like launch a please. Oh well, thank you, Roscoe. the powder vortex, the one where you just like cause a whole bunch of explosions in the monster's face at once. Uh, it was very much a meme build, but looked incredibly fun every time I saw it online. I may need to do some retooling because if it's taking me this long to kill Aostra, I don't think this build is going to do much against Fatalities. I do need you to chill for a second, Toaster, so that I can sharpen. The only downside of Powder Vortex is interaction with these monsters can break your dust. That is true. And in multiplayer, people can break your dust buff before you get a chance to use them too. Scout list will choose where to jump after hitting most or something. Yeah. Sounds like it. Sounds like it for sure. I feel bad though because like Insect Glaive and Switch Axe Speeder are probably my two least played weapons in the entire franchise. Why do you hate me, Mr. Toaster? I thought we were friends. I thought we were pals. This is how you treat your friends. Oh god. You to be dead. Multiplayer 2. Multiplayer 2 would have found monsters. Broke out of them more often to be good. Yeah, it was that, and they would again. That, and they would like always move out of the way before I could actually get the vortex off. I need you to die for me. That's not it, bud. I'm gonna do some experimenting. Or just stay away from that part of the zone while he's for a while. I'm talking about the move. I don't remember what it was called, but there's a it's either on a specific insect or it's a switch skill where it's a move you can use and it draws all of the powders in the area to like one central location, and then you can pop them all at once for like a big boom of damage. And that, I would always set it up, and then the monster would just walk out of the way. Please die. I'm gonna do some build experimenting. I think because the problem is the build that I'm the most confident I would be able to kill Fatalis with in 30 minutes is the build that I don't think I would survive. Because it is very much a. It has like negative 15 fire resistance out the gate. Please stop. That's what I'm talking about too. They're far too away. If they're too far away from the powders, it's useless. Gotcha, gotcha. That was cheap. But Mr. T, I'm begging. Okay. If I get the kill on the mount, I'll be happy. Oh wait, no, I'm not using my quick draw build. I'm not gonna get it on that. So, I really want to use my crit draw build, but it has negative 15 fire resistance, and that is just untenable, I fear. There we go. Okay, yeah, that took me close to 30 minutes to take down a Teostra because I need to do some retooling on it. Whoa, a cat. Whoa, a cat. Hey, Perfect Brown, welcome in. It's from a specific insect. Seemed so cool, but it ended up being more trouble than it was to set up and decent it was worth. Yeah, like I said, it was definitely a meme build for sure, but it always seemed really satisfying when you actually got it to work. Part of me still kind of wants to like pose like my safari, my rich person safari photos for the thumbnails. Voice sounds kind of muffled compared to your normal voice. Yeah, that's what Yule was saying earlier. One of my friends was saying earlier. I need to figure out what's going on with that. When I record my voiceover for my videos, I have my mic set up in a different spot. Not at my desk. I've like moved it so that I'm standing up and talking, so it might just be that. But I'm gonna tool around with a couple more settings as well. Thank you for letting me know. Anything good? Spread 3. Ooh, spread 3. That's not bad. Brace protection. Fortifying crit eye. Okay. Nothing amazing. Yeah, I am gonna tool around with the settings for sure. I recall there being a cheese strategy for Hitalis where you use the Clutch Claw Wyvern Snipe spam. If the gun has Wyvern Heart, then the animation for Clutch Claw is too slow and 15. Ooh. I used to have. I need to check and see if I still have it because I did used to have a Wyvern Snipe Clutch Claw build. I know my one of my friends who I play Iceborne a lot with had one as well. Let me see if I still have that. I don't think I do. I've got 3 different versions of the same shotgun build, but I don't have. I think I got rid of the Clutch Claw spam. Worked at a big cat sanctuary for a while, learned a cool line fact that I remember every time I see Teostra. In the tuft of fur at the end of their tails, some lines have an itch. I'm sorry, what? Like a little bone spike? That's I didn't know that. That's cool. That is also incredibly cool that you worked at a big cat sanctuary. Like a little bone spike. That I did not know that. That's really awesome. Yeah, there's a pony thing in their tail flip. That I I don't have a face cam, so you can't see like me. My brain is just going through like everything I ever learned about lions and throwing it out the window because apparently I did not account for tail spike. Oh, that's really cool. I was always more of a aquatic animals nerd. So what that was your first job was working at a big cat sanctuary. How'd you land on that? That's
I wonder.
incredible. Uh, let's see. Because yeah, my the other main um build I was going to use is this right here. It doesn't have agitator, but it is a crit draw frostcraft focused build that I gemmed in some high defense ability to account for the fatalism problem, and I should probably gem in some fire resist if I end up using this one. Because it much more powerful in terms of damage. The only thing I'd be losing is survivability. So it's between these two for when I inevitably take on Fatalis. We'll see what happens. Uh, nepotism. I was best friend. Yay! Listen, yeah. For as much as nepotism as a concept sucks, sometimes you got to take what you can get. Uh, so glad the Safi set has fire resistance, made Fatalis a little easier for me. What do I have of Safis? Hold on. I guess there's an easier way to check this. What am I doing?
I wonder.
Agitator is fantastic, but I think if you have enough affinity boosts, without it, you'll be fine. Yeah. With crit draw, I'm fine, because that's pretty much a guaranteed crit whenever I do the draw charge. Um, and with Frostcraft. So, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I've got three pieces of Safi. I've got the chest, the arms, and the waist. I just need to do a couple Safi hunts to make the rest. I'll look into it, Skeeter. Um, I'm a big fan of Safi. I like hunting it, so I might consider that as an option as well. Cheetahs are the largest small cat. Two answers to a package between big cat and small cats. Big cats first, small cats me up. It took me so long to finish the set because of the rotating style of the hunt. And the Fellwing never dropping. I gave up on where is it? Where is my my white whale? Hold on a second. I have given up on ever upgrading this goddamn thing because I will never see a dire wing. I've got, what does that say? I've got six fucking Elatrian gems, no dire weights. I have given up. I have given up on upgrading this stupid sword. Um, it is gonna haunt me for the rest of my days because this was my initial plan for Fatalis was to use this piece of shit against it, but no more. I really hope these MMO raid hunts don't come back in wilds. They're cool. They're novel. I like sassy and cool. I want to craft weapons and roll for them. I agree. I like the style of the hunts, um, but I don't like the RNG weapons. I would love everything. I love everything about the siege quests in world. Like the shared health pool, the like entire gathering hub, um, like contributing to getting points for better rewards. I think that's dope. Um, it's just the RNG mechanics are awful of the weapons. But so I 100% agree with you there. It took me nearly 20 extra raids to get the two felons I needed. You, I salute you, Skeeter, 100%. Um, all right. So Perfect Braum, I apologize. You just came in when I am going to be wrapping up the test stream for today. Uh, it went, besides the weird rocky start that I've got to get figured out, went pretty well. Super into mythology, so Cooled is my friend by default, but doing her fight 80 times to get the Ice Cool Place trophy is like, yeah, absolutely. Um, God, I remember base world. I like spent entire weekends just farming cool Teroth, and I hated it by the end of the base game in world, even though it's such a cool fight. Prefer no sieges. It's working together in theory, but in reality, it's a race to the kill. They need retooling. Um, I need to do more research because again, I played a shit ton of Frontier, now defunct, except available on private servers. Monster Hunter MMO over the the holiday season this year, and they have a siege like quest. Um, that to my understanding, I haven't done it yet, just because I have not had time to commit to when the event is going on. Um, but from what I understand, it is much more like cooperative, and it is very much like not a race to the kill, but like everyone collaborating. I need to do more research on that because I think that would be the best way to do it. Um, it's the monster Raviente. It's a like giant you, Brahm, you talking about mythology. It's like a big like Midgard Sommer, big ass like world serpent type monster. She's cool. She's got the golden fleece from Jason and the Argonauts. Um, Wish we didn't have the best in slot dual blades for almost every element but dragon. Even in Iceborne, she's cool. Gave up on getting the Fountain Pool weapon from my collection. Hunted it hundreds of times. Haven't gotten the last Gunlance. I have not done. I don't think I ever did. Master rank. I don't think I've done master rank cool. Hold on.
I wonder.
Because I think the master rank cool fight came out pretty late into Iceborne, right? It came out like not long before Fatalis did. Am I remembering well? No, I must have done master rank cool Turok once, at least once, but not gotten anything from it. Did I fail the quest? Probably. I suck at this game. Huh. Um, Weird. Anyway, uh, I don't remember what I was saying, but built-in crit element goes crazy. Oh yeah. Um, I don't remember what I was saying, so I am going to be signing off here for tonight. I want to say it was a little before Latreon, because I remember her being everybody's go-to for Latreon when they figured out Blast wouldn't work. Savage Grand Weapon is less brutal, but rolling for those upgrades is still a pain, for sure. For sure, for sure. Like unlocking the Safi weapons is not the problem. It is getting the perfect Safi Jiva build and staring at that stupid slot machine for hours, just waiting to get the right set of augments on it. Um, I'm going to be wrapping up. I could talk about Monster Hunter all night, but I need to uh, get a few more things done today before I end of the day, and then I got to get up early before work so I can record tomorrow's hunt today. Um, by You're my favorite month. Thank you so much. That legitimately means a lot to me. Um, that means a lot to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I am hoping to continue to make new and fun stuff. Um, it's good to see you streaming. It was good to be back streaming. I have not streamed in like 4 years. I will not be going back to Twitch, but I 100% miss it. It's good to be like waking up every morning and seeing on today. Yep, that's why I do it. Can't wait to see what's for tomorrow. Get excited. It is one of my favorite hunts. I will kind of spoil it a little bit by saying it is one of my absolute favorite hunts in Monster Hunter Rise. Um, so I will see y'all tomorrow, bright and early. Or I guess I mean I set them all to go up at noon. So bright and early depending on your time zone. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you all for sticking around and helping me test out streaming. Um, I'm definitely going to do this again. I'm gonna toy around with some settings and get some stuff on the. It could be perfect ROM. Maybe you'll have to watch the video and find out, or at least look at the thumbnail, I guess. Uh, I'm gonna toy around with some settings, try and figure out what's going on with my mic, what's going on with the like scheduling feature. I'm gonna try and do another test stream next week, probably Wednesday, but I will keep you guys posted. Um, if you don't mind giving the video a like, just so you know YouTube analytics and all that, so YouTube knows you guys like me. Um, have a good rest of your night, everybody, and until next time, I'll see you next time.